Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. What happens when a rising star's momentum comes to a sudden halt? San Antonio Spurs rookie Dylan Harper, the number 2 overall pick, is experiencing just that as he faces an unexpected setback in his promising NBA journey. After an impressive start to his career, Harper is now reportedly sidelined for multiple weeks due to a calf injury sustained during a game against the Phoenix Suns. How will this injury impact both his trajectory and the Spurs season? Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this unfolding story. In a stunning turn of events, San Antonio Spurs rookie Dylan Harper, who has been lighting up the NBA with his electrifying performances, is now facing a significant setback that could derail his promising start. After an impressive debut season at Rutgers, where he showcased his potential, Harper was selected as the number 2 overall pick in the NBA draft. However, in a heart-wrenching moment during a game against the Phoenix Suns, Harper suffered a calf injury that is expected to keep him sidelined for multiple weeks, as reported by ESPN's Shams Charania. This injury not only casts a shadow over his rookie campaign but also raises questions about how the Spurs will navigate the challenges ahead. The injury occurred in the second quarter while Harper was defending against a dunk attempt by Nick Richards. As he descended from his shot-blocking effort, it was evident that he was in significant pain, prompting him to leave the game and head to the locker room. The gravity of the situation was underscored when Harper departed the arena using crutches and wearing a walking boot, a stark contrast to his recent on-court prowess. With an average of 14.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game, Harper has not only made a strong case for Rookie of the Year but has also become a crucial part of the Spurs' early season success. Historically, the Spurs have experienced ups and downs, but this season marks a remarkable start, as they are currently 5-0 for the first time in franchise history. Harper's contributions off the bench have been instrumental in this achievement, placing him third in scoring among rookies, trailing only VJ Edgecombe and Cedric Coward. The absence of Harper, coupled with the ongoing injury to star point guard De'Aaron Fox due to a hamstring issue, presents a unique challenge for the team. The Spurs are now missing 2 key players in their backcourt, putting additional pressure on the remaining squad members to step up and fill the void left by their injured stars. The immediate implications of Harper's injury could be profound for the Spurs. With limited depth at point guard, the team has had to rely on Stephon Castle, the reigning Rookie of the Year, who is stepping into a more prominent role. Castle has been performing admirably, averaging 18.8 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game, but whether he can maintain that level of production without Harper remains to be seen. As the Spurs look to sustain their perfect start, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how they adapt to these unforeseen challenges. Will they be able to keep their momentum going, or will Harper's absence prove too great an obstacle? The next chapter in this unfolding story promises to be both intriguing and critical for the Spurs' journey this season. The absence of Dylan Harper will undoubtedly shake up the San Antonio Spurs' early season momentum. With the team starting 5-0 for the first time in franchise history, Harper's injury could disrupt their rhythm and chemistry on the court. As a key contributor off the bench, his scoring and playmaking abilities were essential in providing the Spurs with a spark. Now, without both Harper and star point guard De'Aaron Fox, the Spurs face a significant challenge in maintaining their unbeaten streak and establishing a reliable offensive flow. The pressure will intensify on the remaining players to step up, and fans will be eager to see how the coaching staff adapts to these changes. Reactions within the organization and the league have been swift, as analysts and former players express concern over Harper's injury and its implications. Many view this situation as a critical test for Spurs management, which now must navigate a depleted roster while keeping aspirations for a strong season alive. The market dynamics are shifting, with teams taking notice of the Spurs' early success. The injury to Harper could prompt rival franchises to reassess their strategies, especially if they perceive an opportunity to capitalize on San Antonio's current vulnerabilities. In the front office, discussions about potential trades or acquisitions may intensify as the Spurs look to bolster their backcourt depth. Looking ahead, the Spurs must explore various scenarios to mitigate the impact of Harper's injury. They could rely more heavily on Stephon Castle, who has shown promise in his elevated role, or perhaps experiment with lineups that feature more versatility. The team's ability to adapt will be critical in determining their success over the coming weeks. As fans await updates on Harper's recovery and the return of Fox, the Spurs' resilience will be tested. Will they rise to the occasion and maintain their strong start, or will this injury derail their season? The next few games will be pivotal in shaping the narrative for the Spurs, setting the stage for an exciting chapter in their journey. What does Jeremy Sochan's unexpected departure mean for the future of the San Antonio Spurs, and can the team truly fill the void left by such a dynamic player? As we dive into the implications of this surprising exit, we'll explore how his unique skill set and energy on the court will be sorely missed and what it could mean for the Spurs season ahead. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. In a stunning turn of events that has left fans and analysts alike in shock, Jeremy Sochan's unexpected departure from his team has sent ripples through the world of professional basketball. Just as the season was gaining momentum, the announcement came like a bolt from the blue, catching everyone off guard. Sochan, a player who had quickly become a fan favorite with his dynamic playing style and charismatic personality, seemed to be on the brink of a breakthrough season. His sudden exit raises numerous questions not only about his future but also about the implications for the team dynamics and the broader league landscape. As the news broke, social media exploded with reactions from fans, commentators, and fellow players. Many expressed their disbelief, highlighting how Sochan had become an integral part of the team's identity. His ability to adapt to various roles on the court made him a valuable asset, and his chemistry with teammates was palpable. The unanticipated nature of his departure led to rampant speculation, with theories ranging from personal reasons to potential conflicts within the organization. Each theory seemed to gain traction, feeding into the narrative of uncertainty that now looms over the franchise. Sochan's journey to this point has been nothing short of remarkable. Drafted with high expectations, he quickly proved his worth by showcasing not only his physical skills but also his mental toughness. His growth as a player was evident in his ability to read the game, make smart decisions under pressure, and contribute to team success. As he evolved, fans became enamored with not just his talent but also his work ethic and dedication. This sudden exit, therefore, feels like a chapter abruptly closed in a story that many believed was just beginning to unfold. The timing of this departure is particularly striking, as it comes at a crucial juncture in the season. Teams are usually looking to solidify their rosters and build cohesion as playoffs approach. Sochan's exit disrupts this delicate balance, leaving a void that will be challenging to fill. Coaches often rely on established players to guide younger team members, and with Sochan gone, the team must now reassess its strategy and rely on other players to step up. The ripple effects of his departure will be felt not just in the locker room but also on the court, where chemistry and synergy are paramount. Behind the scenes, the management team is likely grappling with the ramifications of this sudden change. Decisions in professional sports are rarely made lightly, and the abrupt nature of Sochan's exit suggests that there may have been underlying issues that had not yet surfaced. Whether it was a strategic move for the future, a reaction to performance pressures, or personal circumstances, the front office faces the daunting task of remapping their approach. They must now navigate the challenges of roster adjustments, public perception, and the need to maintain team morale during an unexpected upheaval. As analysts dissect the situation, comparisons to past scenarios in the league emerge, with many recalling other young talents who left their teams under similarly surprising circumstances. Each case carries its own narrative, but they collectively contribute to a larger conversation about the pressures athletes face today. The mental and emotional toll of professional sports has never been more pronounced, and Sochan's departure may serve as a stark reminder of the challenges that lie beneath the glossy surface of athletic achievement. It encourages a broader dialogue about player welfare, mental health, and the importance of supporting athletes beyond just their performance on the court. Looking ahead, the basketball community is left to ponder what the future holds for Jeremy Sochan. The potential pathways seem vast, ranging from a brief hiatus for personal reflection to an exciting opportunity on a different team where he can continue to showcase his talents. Fans are left to wonder whether they will see him don a different jersey in the near future or if this marks a significant turning point in his career. Regardless of what comes next, the impact of his departure will linger, shaping conversations around player development, team dynamics, and the ever-evolving landscape of professional basketball. In the end, Jeremy. As the news of his departure reverberates throughout the club and its fervent fan base, one cannot help but reflect on the monumental impact that this player has had during his time at the organization. His presence on the pitch was akin to that of a maestro conducting a symphony, guiding his teammates with precision and flair. Every time he stepped onto the field, it was as if he carried the hopes and aspirations of thousands of supporters, all yearning for the sweet taste of victory. His absence will undoubtedly leave a gaping hole not only in the team's formation but also in the very spirit that has defined the club's identity over the years. The statistics alone reveal the magnitude of what he has contributed: goals scored, assists provided, defensive plays executed, each number telling a part of the story. However, the true essence of his worth cannot be confined to mere numbers. It lies in the subtle nuances of his play, the way he made those around him better, elevating the performance of the entire squad. His understanding of the game was profound, enabling him to anticipate plays and make decisions that often left opponents bewildered. Such soccer intelligence is a rare commodity, and the challenge facing the club now is to fill that void with someone who can replicate not just his skills but also his vision and understanding of the game. Moreover, the emotional connection he forged with the fans is irreplaceable. Every cheer, every chant, and every moment of jubilation shared between him and the supporters created a bond that transcends the sport itself. He became a symbol of hope and resilience, embodying the very essence of the club's ethos. As he celebrated goals, it was not just about the points on the board, it was about the shared experience, the joy of community, and the belief that anything was possible. Such a connection is not easily rebuilt, and the challenge ahead will be to nurture a new star who can evoke similar feelings among the loyal fan base. In the locker room, his leadership qualities were equally paramount. He was not just a player, he was a mentor, a guiding light for younger teammates who looked up to him. His work ethic and professionalism set the standard, inspiring those around him to push their limits. The lessons learned from his training sessions, his approach to game day preparation, and his ability to handle pressure situations will be sorely missed. The new generation of players will have to navigate their path without his steady influence, potentially leading to a period of adjustment that may hinder their performance as they search for their own leadership identities. Furthermore, the tactical dynamics of the team will inevitably shift in his absence. Coaches often design their strategies around key players, and with him gone, there will be a need to reassess formations and playing styles. The chemistry that he had with his teammates cannot simply be replicated overnight. New players may take time to adapt, and the team may initially struggle to find its rhythm. This transitional phase could be crucial, as it may determine how well the club can cope with the loss of such a pivotal figure. The road ahead will require patience and resilience from both the players and the management. The emotional toll of his departure extends beyond the pitch and locker room, affecting the broader community connected to the club. The local businesses that thrived on match days, the families who made attending games a cherished tradition, and the youth who aspired to follow in his footsteps all feel the ripples of this change. The club is not merely an entity, it is the heartbeat of the community. His contributions were woven into the very fabric of local culture, and losing such a significant part of that tapestry will leave an undeniable mark on the collective psyche of the supporters. Despite the challenges posed by his departure, there remains a glimmer of hope. The club has a rich history of resilience and regeneration, and while the void left by this player is substantial, it also presents an opportunity for new talents to emerge. Young players who have watched him from. As the sun sets over the stadium, casting long shadows across the field, the atmosphere among the fans crackles with a mixture of hope and anxiety. These supporters, clad in their team's colors, embody the essence of loyalty and passion, their opinions shaped by years of devotion and experience. For them, the club is not merely a team, it represents a community, a shared identity, and a source of joy and heartbreak. When asked about their feelings toward the club, a wave of emotions floods their responses, reflecting the highs and lows that come with being a devoted follower. Many fans express a sense of pride in their club's legacy, recounting tales of glorious victories and unforgettable moments that have been etched into their memories. They talk with reverence about legendary players who wore the jersey, whose skills and charisma transcended the game itself. These stories are often passed down through generations, creating a tapestry of shared experiences that binds the community together. For these supporters, the history of the club is not just a series of statistics, it is a living narrative that continues to unfold, with each match adding a new chapter to their collective story. However, the pride is often accompanied by frustration and disappointment, particularly when the team underperforms. Fans are quick to voice their dissatisfaction, questioning decisions made by coaches and management, and expressing concern over the club's direction. They feel a profound connection to the team's fortunes, and when results don't align with their expectations, it feels like a personal affront. This emotional investment leads to passionate debate